Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Luis, CryptoLu here. Today is March 26, 8:54 a.m. Eastern Time. And we have some news, of course. You guys probably saw this over the weekend. Santander is set to launch the international money transfer app with Ripple. I'm not going to go into because it's already over the weekend news, so I just say here the consumer app is partnership with the Ripple set to launch to customers in Spain, Brazil, UK, Poland. I think it's gonna be a great thing from Ripple. Hopefully, this is you're gonna see more the use case that Ripple always complain. So hopefully this come up good for Ripple. I want to touch base in this one. I don't know if you guys have this PayPal app. And two things that I saw, it's kind of new. I don't know. This money pools. I don't know. This is look like new to me. If I'm not mistaken, it's only like it was like offer, scan, send to money, donate, in store, order ahead, loyalty cards. The two things that I saw was the cash check and money pools. The cash check, if you go here, PayPal has a partnership with the bank. So you just take a picture from the front of the check and then front and back, and then you cash a check. But the thing is, for Go Automatic, it's like you have to pay $6 to go automatic, and if you want to go 10 days to clear the check. So what's the purpose? We're looking at the market here, many of the coins that you probably don't see out there. Of course, we're looking at the top 10 to IOTA, Dash, Monero, Tron. And then 14, Tether, 15, Tether Classic dropped big time, $16. Ooh. And VeChain. All right, so we're looking at the top 20. Here we go, top 20. Binance Coin. It dropped to 12%. And the market cap when I wake up in the morning was $310 billion. Now it's $312 billion. So it recuperated $2 billion from this morning. From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. almost. Other news we have here, broker NordFX offer unique terms for transaction with cryptocurrencies. Look like also it's over the weekend. No, actually just today morning. News haven't been successful in gaining hold in cryptocurrency market. The broker company NordFX continues to expand the range of services it offers in this field. Hopefully this come up to be a good news for the cryptocurrency market. Looks like they more towards to making the cryptocurrency being more like a professional exchange, not just like a regular folks like me, you to do it. Take a look at the price at the moment. Litecoin tried to gain back a little momentum after holding the weekend at 160. It drops to 150. Poloniex to look like Bitcoin here on Coinbase 8,100 dropped 4%. Litecoin, let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum dropped below 500, 490. That's the second big dip from Ethereum. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I have to research more, see what's happening with Ethereum. I don't see much of the news. XRP, even with the good news over the weekend with Santander, didn't come up the way I go back in this one for a little bit. Let's take a look at Binance and Neo. We have dropped to 8% at 59 right now, last price. Let's see, Mana, Decentraland. Mana is kind of stable right now. 8 cents, between 8-9 cents. I don't think it's gonna go. We hopefully go higher, but I don't see this go higher. But anyway, Ethereum Classic, average. Ethereum Classic never was the coin. Even so many projects, so much going on the Ethereum Classic platform. Still holding average price on the between, I would say the lowest is $10 that I saw even last year, and the higher was $50, the all-time high last year, if I'm not mistaken. Right now we are average between 15 to 25. It didn't go higher than that and go lower than 15. Probably the lowest that we have was 10, the high was 50. Let's take a look on the news recently. Let's say Donald Trump put the economic is looking really good. It has been many years that we haven't seen this kind of numbers. The underlying strength of companies has perhaps never been better. How to get into crypto world. This I have this in Portuguese also to kind of explain. Trap it below 9,000 Bitcoin, risk is downside break. You know. Alibaba.com, Alibaba's payment affiliated rule out perspective of ICO. Alright, let's finalize the video. Let's go back on, let me see. Let's go back here. Okay, I was trying to start thinking about Ripple. So even with the good news about Santander, using the international money transfer, they say it's set to launch. It didn't come up yet. So we probably going to see this price moving higher over the next month or so. However, the case purpose of Ripple is to make money transfer easier from point A to B with the low fees and stuff like that. So, and to keep simple, I really think that the most this can go, it's $1. Even last year, hit a high at $3.40 in some of the markets out there. But here, GitHub, last year, the price set high was, I think it was here $3.02. So I was post so many videos talking about this. Saying that, I would say this is gonna be side trade for a long time into all those projects coming up. I always kind of try to explain the XRP. It's a token from Ripple. So if you're looking at stock or share or token, whatever, that means that the company Ripple is the profits from XRP is based on the performance from Ripple. It could be good and bad. It's related with the Ripple associated the company. Last year, they didn't do much more. They signed a contract with over 100 banks. This year, they already have over 200 banks. So pretty much that's the way it goes. So looking at the Litecoin with so many good news about like Pay, like PAL, which they like, I don't know what they did it, but the Light Pay is supposed to be go off from the beginning of the year. Didn't happen. It was a big frustration for everybody. And they announced the Light PAL is only go out or live for the middle of the summer towards the end of the year. But eventually, somehow they work faster than Light PAL and it comes up now, which is they are using at this moment. I would actually have this that I was hit tweeted. This guy used the Litecoin to pay in this bar. I don't know where. Let me see here. Emporium cocktail bar, Brisbane, for a crisper beer. So I don't know. I didn't post much. I'm not gonna go into that. But is they're already using LivePay, I think, for payments, and I think pretty much it. Binance moving to Malta was a great deal. The coin was over $13 for the weekend, but as you guys saw, it took a big dip from the weekend. Actually, right here, BNB was higher up here, and then it dipped big time. So I think it was more like over here, $12. This is January, February, March, and right here. Actually, this is like right here. It was up to $13 over the weekend and then dropped again. So as you guys can see, a 13% drop on the BNB Binance coin. Even over the weekend on Friday, they announced they go to Malta and European island that, open market, stuff like that. Now, why this number is on red? For shortly, nobody knows, okay? But let me put on my point of view. I'm going to try briefly explain what I'm seeing in this scenario. So this morning I wake up looking at, I was interested because I didn't know how many companies on the Dow Jones regular stock market, how many companies in the NASDAQ regular stock markets. So in NYSE, the New York Exchange Stock Exchange, they have NASDAQ 3,300 companies listed. And the Dow Jones, they related 65 companies. They got 30 companies in some industry, 20 companies another one, 15 another one. They kind of separated, do the index and all this and that, blah, blah, blah. So I was about to see how many coins they have in the world, but I would say more than 400, 500. So in the crypto world, we have over 1,500 coins or 1,500 tokens, whatever you want to call it. The G20 say cryptocurrency is not a coin. It's more like not even currency. It's more like assets. So we're saying that like this. For me, that's what happened in 2017. The guys, I have a friend of mine, he did that. He had a Alibaba, which he bought it 2-3 years ago for like $80 or I don't know how much. And Alibaba last year went up to $200 a share. And when it was $190 one time, he sold it 100% of his stocks on stock markets and get into heavily to the environment from cryptocurrency, okay, in 2017. So he profited. We didn't see much going on the downside for the stocks because the money was pouring in and, the stocks going higher and higher because people was buying. Inflation, all the market. And also we saw the money coming into the cryptocurrency because it was kind of a quick way to make money on perhaps over 1,000% increase for like a couple months. That's what happened with Litecoin, Ethereum, and every other coin out there, the big coins. We have improvement on contracts, smart contracts, blockchain, a lot of talk, TED Talk, everywhere, and everybody was talking about good things about the future, the coin, this and that. So people, the regular people was like taking the money from the stock market, like the small fish, taking the money off the stock market, which is not even making nothing happen in the stock market, it's like dropping. Putting money into a cryptocurrency, that's my thinking, alright guys? That's the way I see the scenario. Making the profit towards the end of the year, and some smart people that probably knows about cryptocurrency, or probably they learned into the last 6 months, last year, they kind of figured that out, the price went up because everybody was pouring in money. even the stock market didn't have it, the hit that they have afterwards, and it's, all the currencies also lost money from the beginning of the year. My think is because people started to collect the profit from 17 to the beginning of the week of January. That's why we have the highest on cryptocurrency. Actually, from December 20 to January the 7th, we have the highest point on cryptocurrency. From that point on, we saw so many cash out, so many pour out money from those tokens, coins, assets, whatever you call. And even the stock market, we see tumble by 2,000 points, 500 points, another 1,000 points, like progressively the money going out there. So I think, and I saw this lady that would post some videos before this, is saying that the health don't disappear. The money just transfer from one place to another. I think that's the way it's happening right now. It's so many coins out there, and people small fish is still trying to make a profit on the coins that don't have no purpose, which is Brad Gardenhouse point out. And so they have this pump and dump kind of under cryptocurrency because no regulations whatsoever to this point. So I think if regulation comes up, decentralization, centralization comes up, it's gonna get better for healthy market. But at this point, what I see is this: people is kind of like transfer the money from A to B and then B to A. So, and some other people just take the money out and not doing anything, kind of hold to see what's going on. What's gonna be for the next. So say perhaps a lot of money go out. All right. And people kind of hold into a point they're going to come back. So that's the reason that they're saying that the market for cryptocurrency go up, because people kind of hold the money right now. Especially I was talking about billions of dollars. It could be out there just waiting for the right price to go back in. Because say, look at this. We looking at Litecoin at $150. I have so many good news, everything. The regulation comes up. The price was stable $150. So whoever bought $40 sold $300. Like even Charlie Lee has coins and he sold one that was $330. Even he's saying that it was not inside trade. He don't even know about it. And then the next day, the coin dropped to $250, and then it started kind of hold $250 for a long time, and then drop again. The bottom for Litecoin is $100, and now back to $150. Say perhaps they go $150 side trade for the next month or so. So they have some regulations. Everything happens on July or June for the G20 talk. And everybody that kind of hold the money from December to January, they sold on a high potential, the high market, they're going to come back because they're going to see this is a potential for a future, because now they say, oh, this is serious going on. So I would say that, my point of view, that from July, I think it was the regulation from G20, we're going to see the money come back in again, and we're going to see the coins improvement, even related with some service that they can provide, like XRP is the main one that actually has a potential from related token with the Ripple being successful for the future for the next 2 to 3 years with the regulation, not regulation, if a decentralized and not centralized market. Ethereum right now, I see like major companies that when Ethereum was $11, $12, the first big 3 companies that's supposed to be getting into this was Microsoft, Intel, and JP Morgan. So that's the reason the JP Morgan, the guy Diamond, it was talking about Bitcoin being a Bitcoin scam and all this, because he wants to see Ethereum succeed. And Ethereum went up to $1,300 between December and January, and then drops dramatically. We lost, I mean, for who bought at $1,300, lost already $900 in each coin. So I would say that no big whale bought a 1,300. I can assure this. They bought it like a 20. They bought it like a 100, even at $300. They bought a lot, but then went up the $1,300. They say, "Oh, hey, let's cash out. Let's hold the money. Let's see what's going to happen for the next few months." And then when the price kind of stabilize, we go back in again, inflate the market. So I think that's what's going on at this point. All the big whales kind of holding the profits they have from last year. Even Coinbase, they claim to make a $2.5 billion profit from this wallet exchange situation. And do you think they're gonna use this money for what? They have to use this money in something. And I think for this year, with so much going on in the Coinbase situation, we're going to see the market flip-flop in the next couple months. I'm not going to see it going to be pump and dump, but more like pump. Maybe dump for the next year. Maybe. I don't think so. But then it go like this. So that's kind of my point of view from this market at this point, the way I'm thinking. I'm not smart. I'm not into this completely deep. I try to research and looking for answers, like you guys probably listen to my videos to looking for answers, what's going on. But you can pretty much see it because so much they talking, they make some graphics and picture this is gonna happen because this is a bullish, this is a bearish, and then nothing happened. Nothing that they say for the last couple months happening in this market because nobody knows. It's so much decentralized, so much unregulated that you cannot make comparisons on a regular stock market with the cryptocurrency market because it's not the same thing. Hopefully one day we can see this kind of like turn around and be more stable, which I don't think is going to happen anytime soon. But if it happened from this summer, we have some the companies are working on it, and probably you're not going to see all this over here anymore. Pretty much everything it could disappear, and I'm not going to say they will, but they might disappear out of there, not exist anymore. But this top coins over here, not even quantum, but I would say Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, BNB, Neo, they're gonna be out there for a long, long time, even forever. But I would say that this happened more and more for some of the companies and banks and stuff like that. We're gonna see more happening out there. So we keep tuned, we keep research to see what's gonna happen for the future. And please subscribe my channel if you like it. And see you next time. Peace.